Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm the Book Geek, also known as Kiava, and this is my spring TBR. I know it's a little bit late to be recording and posting my spring TBR, but that's the good thing about doing a seasonal TBR. I have the entire season to read these books. So it doesn't matter if I start a little bit late because I still have until June, the first day of summer, to get through these books. So technically, I'm not that late at all. Of course, I'm going to be spinning my TBR wheel. I've added 5 new prompts to the wheel since the last spin. And those new prompts are Bookstagram. So if it lands on Bookstagram, I am going to open Bookstagram, and the first book-related post that pops up, I'm going to choose that book to read. Kid pick. If it lands on this, I'm gonna let my kids decide, or one or the other, decide which book they think I should read for the month. I also added rewind time. If it lands on rewind time, I'm going to look at a previous year's book haul from that same month. So for instance, if it lands on rewind time today, I'm going to look at either last year or the year before last book haul for the month of April and read one of those books that I previously hauled that I haven't read yet. Another one is children's book. And finally, any. If it lands on any, I'm going to pick any goddamn book I want to read. Now, last season, I spun the wheel 6 times to help me decide which books I wanted to read for the winter season. I'm still making my way through some of those books from the winter. So today I'm only going to be spinning the wheel 4 times. I explained the prompts in my winter TBR video of this year. So if you want an explanation of what the different prompts mean and how they help me decide, I'll link that video for you to watch. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel. So any of the prompts that got chosen during the last spin will not be on the wheel for this spin. As you can see, there's one missing. That was the last prompt that was taken off during the winter spin. So we're going to add another one before we spin. Okay, so we're gonna add short read to the wheel. First spin. And it landed on author celebrating a birthday this month. We're adding children's book. Second spin. Ooh, sister pick. Exciting. Duology. Third spin. Son of a bitch. We have big book. No, not a big book. Okay, I like this one. Smut. Okay, fingers crossed, last spin. Ooh, shelf pick. Okay, so now it's time to see what books I selected. So for author celebrating a birthday this month, I went to Google and I found out that Nettie Okorafor celebrated a birthday, I believe, on April 8th. And so I chose to read Akata Witch. So this book is about a West African albino girl. She discovers something amazing about herself, and that is the fact that she has magical powers. While she's away studying with other magical students, her and her friends are approached by the magical authorities and asked to help track down a magical criminal. For sister pick, I called my sister on the phone.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm making a video and it landed on sister pick. So I was like, let me call my sister and see if she can pick out a book for me to read.
Okay.
What's a good book you think I should read? You got a good one you read recently?
I am Words, I am able, I am strong, I got this. And it's a poem book too. It's 30-day tips for Black women with anxiety and depression.
Did you read that one yet?
Yeah.
Oh, can I borrow that one?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
She suggested a self-help type of book. It's a poetry book, but it's self-help type of poems. And that is titled 30-Day Tips for Black Women with Anxiety or Depression. It's titled, I Got This. And the cover is really, really nice. She suggested a couple others, but I am someone who struggles with anxiety and depression. So I think this would be the perfect pick for me right now. For a big book, I decided to continue a book that I was already reading that I never finished. I am halfway through this book, and that's It by Stephen King. Now, I was going to start it all the way over from the beginning, but because I'm such a huge fan of this book, I remember everything that I read. And so currently I am on page 554. So I'm halfway through it, but I still have a long way to go. So this is the big book challenge. Everyone knows what it is about. It is about Pennywise the dancing clown who comes out to feed every 20 some odd years, and he feeds on the fares of the people, most particularly the children in the town of Derry. And of course, this group of children, the Losers Club, are going to come face to face with Pennywise and fight him and try to put a stop to his reign of terror. For shelf pick, it landed on shelf number 3 in book number 20. So this is my third shelf, my shelf that I've labeled number 3. The random number generator landed on number 20. So now I'm going to come to shelf 3 and count until I reach the 20th book, and that is the book that I will read.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson, and I've been wanting to read a book by her. I'm so excited. And allegedly, a white baby dies mysteriously while in the care of 2 black people, a mother and her daughter. I think the daughter gets held responsible for the death of the child, and now many years later, she's being threatened with the removal of her own child, and so now she has to seek out the help of her mother, whom I believe she has a sort of messy relationship with. I hear this is very suspenseful. I don't know much about it, but I hear people giving it praise a lot. And so I just cannot wait to find out what the hell is happening in this story. I would like to tell you all about my book blog. It's titled The Book Geek Plus, and on this blog I discuss books and movies and other fun things. You can find different information about different authors. You can find book recommendations here. I love movies. I watch a lot of movies, so I talk a lot about movies on my blog. I offer special shout outs. There's lots of fun things here to explore and learn about. And of course, I have lots of other fun things coming. Please feel free to check it out. The links are listed down below in the description box. Also, I just recently started making and selling bookmarks, so you can find my Etsy shop link down below as well. I also have my own website where I sell most of my items from Etsy on this website as well. But my son Zai King is also a very talented artist. He's starting to sell his art and artwork merchandise, which can only be found and purchased via my website. At the moment, we have t-shirts in production, bookmarks, and stickers, and many more art merchandise pieces coming soon. So if you'd like to support him, you can visit my website via the Squarespace link down below. Also, if you love movies as much as I do, I am now on LETTERBOXD. which will also be linked down below. So those are all my spring books. Plus, I'm still reading some of my winter books. I might actually combine winter and spring's wrap up. I'm not sure yet, but still working through winter. We're already in spring, working through that. I'm in college. What did I get myself into? I just don't even know. The list of books is growing and I have to just dive in. But anyways, that is it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.